Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Niken Alfath from class 3B. In this video, I will review film. The title is Cruella 2021. This film is produced by Disney and released on May 26 in Indonesia. The actor and characters is Emma Stone as Estella Miller or Cruella DeVille, Emma Thompson as Baroness von Hellman, Paul Walter Hauser as Horace Badun, Joel Fry as Jasper Badun, Emily Beckham as Catherine Miller, Kirby Howell Baptist as Anita Darling, Mark Strong as John, and John MC Cray as Artie. Okay, let's get to the storyline. Set in 1970 London, in the midst of the punk rock revolution, there was born a baby with black and white hair, and the name is Estella. Estella grew up to be a naughty child and like to mess up. She often made a fuss at school to have a bad stamp almost every day. Oh my god, okay. Estella even had to expel from school. Even so, his mother was very kind and loving. She always talked good things to Estella. And on the other hand, with the fuss she made, she had a talent and creativity in the arts and fashionable. After she was expelled from school, her mother decided to leave school and move to the city, met her friends to ask for help so that she and Estella could move to the city. However, something unexpected happened. Her mother was attacked by a trio of Dalmatian dogs who pushed her to fall from the top of a cliff to death. Estella sat and struggled to run his days. Then Estella travels alone and with his dog named Buddy. Then Estella met two petty thieves named Horace and Jasper, and the three of them worked together as thieves to support themselves after growing up and still stealing with their friends. But she still had a strong dream to become a fashion designer, and then she can work in a famous Liberty boutique in London. After wanting to become a designer, but his superiors did not respond to her and only continued to serve as a cleaning service at the boutique. So she looked annoyed because his work. Okay, one day Estelle was drunk. She accidentally rocked the clothes display on the white window where she worked, and at the same time Baroness von Hellman came to the boutique and saw Estelle's talent in fashion, then asked her to join as one of the fashion designers. Estella is very happy to work with Baroness, like famous designer in the fashion world, such as Baroness, starting to work in a new place and becoming the Baroness' best designer until she almost won the Baroness' trust because her talent for work is very good, her enthusiasm for work, okay. Until one day, she accidentally saw that the necklace the Baroness was wearing was a necklace belonged to his mother. She soon realized that cause the death of his mother is Baroness. Okay, finally, Estella, Horace, and Jasper have to set a strategy, assisted by a designer named Artie and his childhood friend Anita Darling, a journalist who spread news about Cruella's exploitation to become a media sensation to destroy the Baroness' career. In the fashion world, after later turning himself into a mysterious figure in the fashion world who is always on the move, trying to beat the Baroness and take back her mother Nicole with a unique fashion design, but on the other hand, she still works as an employee to be able to exploit the Baroness. After that, Estella's attitude began to change and Bernard the feelings of her best friend Jasper and Horace. Until one day her friend was choked by the Baroness, because the Baroness already know that Estella was the cause of the chaos all this time, and then burned Estella alive, and her two friends were impressioned, but unexpectedly Estella was helped by John, the Baroness' loyal servant. Wow. John tells that Estella is the Baroness' biological child. Where in fact Estella has been dumped since she was a baby, because Estella's biological father made Estella the legal heir. It was John who saved her and gave it to Catherine, who used to be a servant in the residence, and gave a nickel to Catherine so that she will take Estella as her adopted son and go away from the Baroness' life. After knowing this, other than using the name Cruella as her new identity, and freeing Horace and Jasper from prison and apologize to them, then explain his identity. Then Horace and Jasper work together again, and as always, John and Anita darling, right, to trick the Baroness at one of the Baroness parties to steal her dog Whistle and let the Baroness out of the room until let the Baroness to the side of the cliff where the Catherine has died. Estella revealed to the Baroness that she was his biological mother. The Baroness pretended to want to do business with Estella, but it was only to push her off a cliff. Unexpectedly, it was Cruella explained, so that the Baroness guess has the Baroness crime, and the police immediately arrest the Baroness, so that a lot of news emerged, and his career was destroyed, and Cruella witnessed her biological mother being choked by the police at the end of the film, making fake news that Estella had died, but previously she had claimed her inheritance and transferred it to Cruella de Vil name. Okay. So my point of view about the film, there are many lessons to be learned, that hard work will never betray the result, and being different is not a problem but unique, and be yourself. It's important to know a problem well before acting and then regret it. Family will always be the best place to stop and help in all situations, and the last revenge will not end well. Okay, especially if it is done as a form of emotional outburst. Okay, there is one sentence from Cruella that is very interesting. Yes, I think, yeah. They say there are 5 states of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and accepted. Well, I'd like to add one more: revenge. Okay, I think enough for this review. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.